Mm. All right, all right, all right. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is Edmond Osuma. Yes, I'm actually broadcasting live from Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. And yes, your guess is as good as mine. It's all about TBC, TBC, TBC. Yes, I'm out here to share with you, yes, to share with you the wonders, okay, the wondrous opportunity, the joy of abundance in TBC. Um, in case you are just watching or you're hearing me for the first time, or you've been following me, because I know this broadcast was impromptu, all right, because I was just testing out something and I had to go live, all right. The beauty of it is that financial freedom, financial freedom is very important. It's very key. All right. Without financial freedom, you will have limitations in every other aspect of your life. Because basically, just face it, everywhere in the world, every aspect of your life has to do with money. You need money to pay your rent. You need money to even open an account, the traditional conventional system. You need money to even go there, to commute to that place and make your withdrawal, or even to the nearest ATM. Sometimes you live far away that you need money to get on the bike or to get on a taxi to go there. You need money, okay, to get your job done. You need money to get your to establish a business or to get it done. You need money for everything. You even need money to maintain friendship, okay, to service your social relationship with people. You need money to serve God. You need money to be effective in every endeavor of your life. So money is very essential in the world that we live in. So that's the reason why the elite cleverly, they've gone ahead to try to corner humanity, to back them up in the corner, to ensure that they take that one thing that truly defines freedom for them. And what is that? The financial freedom. You know, you could have constitutions all over the world. Okay, you have your freedom of speech, you have your freedom of this, your freedom of that, your right to this, your right to that. But how can you effect those rights when you don't have the money to do so? Look around you, poverty is everywhere. All right. In case I didn't tell you, this is about 19 past 11 a.m., 25th of August 2018. Okay, from Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. We are on GMT plus one. So it depends on the country where you're watching this, where you'll be joining me from. It's going to be really amazing. And I really would want you to understand that, yes, what we are doing right here is something that is actually out for your liberation. Remember, it's not a charitable entity. All right. This is a war against the less than 1% elites that have made a vow to ensure that they keep the over 99% citizens of this world in subjection. Look at it. Over 99% of the world resources are controlled by less than 1% of the world population, who are so formed themselves into cabals or as elites. But we have come to say no, because if you're quiet, the war has been raging on for ages and they will win. If you start speaking up, they will lose, because enlightenment breeds power. Once you bring enlightenment and brings knowledge, power comes. And that's when people can understand what's going on and they can begin to resist what they can resist, and they begin to support the one that is favorable to humanity. Now, remember, I have said it often than not that TBC is actually creating the elites of the future. Okay? The elite that will treat humanity with love, with respect, and with the dignity that it deserves. Not this set now. You can imagine somebody has so much money that he can even control. The next thing he wants to do is to be financing agitations, financing wars, building weapons of mass destruction, okay, just to whet their appetite of bloodletting. Okay, we cannot be quiet. A lot of things have happened in the past. Just imagine the diseases that have been out there. All of a sudden, you see SARS claim thousands of lives. You see some chemical this and chemical that. Some you see some biological or blood, whatever, like HIVs and all. Yet somebody goes about to say he's developed the cure, and so much money is given to that person, while a lot of people are sacrificed in the altar to prove that yes, he can do this and he can do that. And eventually they are honored and they are inducted into a hall where they are, instead of respected to be human heroes, but they are feared because of what they could do next. That is what we have created. But TBC has come to say, no, it's not going to be so. And like I always say, TBC is the coin, okay, that came from nowhere. It just came, okay, and it got into our hands through divine providence. Even though God is using admin to pilot this idea, I tell you, it's a divine idea that has come to liberate man from the shackles of man. All right. Now imagine when TBC was launched March 21st, 2016, it was going for a fraction of a fraction, less than a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a cent. Are you getting it? Less than a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a cent, okay, of a euro. Okay, can you imagine that? And you'd be so surprised to learn. Okay, you'd be so surprised to learn that in the course of time, TBC that was predicted to grow between 1 to 5% daily has kept at it. It has been growing and growing and growing to the end. And right now, one TBC coin is worth over 8 million US dollars. You know, I got a call from somebody the other day from the UK. It was like, do you know how much one TBC is right now? I'm beginning to be afraid. Okay, that's the reason why, you know, being afraid is not because TBC brought fear. It's because of the information that he has built up in his mindset. Okay, if you've been following my broadcast, what I did, my TBC daily broadcast or mind management series, you saw that I actually treated where did fear come from in my yesterday's broadcast. I treated where did fear come from. Okay, and in the course of that, where did fear come from? You realize that it was clearly stated that fear came from the information that we had in our minds before now. Not because of the information that we're having or the things that we are seeing. It was the information that we have in our minds. Now, that guy, for the best of the interpretation of what he brought forward, he said he has never seen $1 million. Now, having a coin, which he probably bought with not up to maybe not up to $2,000, now being worth over $8 million, his mind cannot even grab it. His mind cannot grasp it. So he's actually thrown in shock rather than actually being happy. Because let me tell you something, the elites, they've gotten us cornered for a long time. Now, getting out of this, you're going to actually re-engineer our mind, delete a lot of files, and get to understand that scarcity is not real. They made us understand right from home. Our parents start telling us to try to learn to sit before we crawl, to try to crawl before we walk, to try to walk before we run, before we even think about flying. Okay, that is what we've been told from home to school. Okay, that there are processes and there are things that will necessarily you can't get because of where you were born or your status. Okay, but I keep asking this question: have you ever seen a butterfly when it comes from that pupa stage? Does it learn to crawl? Does it learn to sit? Does it learn to walk? Does it learn to run before it flies? Though the butterfly just emerges, and as soon as it emerges, stretch forth its beautiful wings, flaps it a little, and is ready for flight. All those jargons of sitting, crawling, walking, running before flight, it's not necessary. That wasn't how God created man. That's the limitation that the system of this world has placed in man. And that is the limitation that the elites are using to exploit people. Now, some people just say, look, I'm not born into that class. I was lucky to have been born with a wooden spoon. I know a lot of people that were born without a spoon. Okay, just imagine that. That is not the testimony. So I have come to tell you that no matter where you are, if you are hearing the sound of my voice, get onto my link, subscribe to this channel. All right, subscribe to the channel. Then call me up. My WhatsApp number, which of course you can call me on phone, is equally there. Call me up and ask me, how do I get this abundance? Like I told you, TBC, the joy of abundance. You can't imagine the joy that has come to a whole lot of people today all over the world. Look, this thing is global. It doesn't respect, okay, your geographical boundaries, okay? It doesn't even respect your belief. Okay, like I told you, I said mistakes were made in 2009. when Bitcoin came. Some people heard about it, they turned their back. Some people saw it and they grabbed it. The difference is very clear today. I have one of my mentors told us how he neglected the call to invest in Bitcoin when it was actually told Bitcoin will be launched like 2 weeks from that day, that you should get $1,000 and invest. Imagine if you have invested $1,000 in Bitcoin then, they would have been having over 800,000 coins. All right, you'd have been having over 800,000 coins. And at the point in time, one coin became over $20,000. Can you beat that? Even though right now it's gradually coming back to $7,000. If he had over 8,000 coins and eventually they even become $1,000 each, do you know how much that is? Look, history is about repeating itself. Don't let the billion coin pass you by. Listen, don't say the information is everywhere. It's not everywhere. It's not everybody that knows about the billion coin. And guess what? When we get to that zenith where we're going to, everybody will still not know about the billion coin. But people will be made to use it because it's a coin that has come to stay. It's a coin that has come with so much advantage over the fiat currencies of the world. All right. Even way back then, when people can no longer invest to get profit or to get uplifted, they'll be forced to use it because of the advantage that it possesses. All right. So if you're hearing my voice right now, I'll say get on board, get onto it, and get in fast. But very quickly, I want to equally advise you that if you are there, always learn to go to the blog. Okay, go to the blog. As you're hanging out with me right now, hang out with the admin on the blog. Be a student of the blog. Go there at least twice daily or thrice daily, morning, afternoon, evening. There are posts that are there. They'll not only get you knowledgeable with what is happening in billion coin, you get to know what is happening with fiat currencies. You get to know exactly what is happening with so many other things financially all over the world. It has built me up, and it can build you up too. It brought hope to me. It can give you hope. Look, you cannot stay. The job that you're doing right now, did you think if it continues like this, you can survive in the next year, in the next 10 years? You can't. But we're telling you, once you plug into TBC right now, 1-2 years from now, you'll be amazed. You only tell yourself, if I had known, I would have done more. But with what you will have, it will put you in a financial pedestal that you never dreamed of with your paid job or with your self-made businesses that you're struggling with right now. Okay, having said that, I want to quickly share my screen right now to share with you something very beautiful. All right, I want to try and share my screen right now. Okay, I want to share with you something. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, screen sharing, where are you? Okay, you know, this is just more like the beginning of a whole. Okay, all right, no, the screen sharing, it's actually, okay. Yes, I'm coming. I want to try and take you to the blog. All right. Okay. All right. No, okay. I want to try and take you to the blog where so much is happening right now. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. I think maybe I should stop sharing right now. Okay. All right. Well, so much. You know, I'm actually using Hangout for the first time. Okay. Like I said, this is more like an impromptu test run, but I can tell you, you're going to get better at it and we're going to do it well. What I actually wanted to share with you was the system that TBC admin has brought forward. Okay. The system that can help you to spread this message everywhere. Okay, the system that can basically give us the advantage, because remember, you know, the value of TBC increase with every individual, every human being that join, every human beings that come in, increase the value of TBC. So I wanted to show how you can basically, right? Okay, I wanted to show how you can basically come in and invite people. You're starting with your families, your friends, your relations to TBC, and bring them in. Because let me tell you something: when they come in, just coming in alone, they get $2,000 worth of digital currency. What TBC digital currency? $2,000 worth of digital currency for coming in, and this $2,000 will not remain 2,000 forever. It's going to grow to up to $20,000. Just this 2,000. Okay. Now imagine as you come in, we teach you how you can get some other coins. Okay. For example, you get $100 worth of coin, and TBC admin gets you rewarded with a coin that is worth over $8 million. You are hearing me? Look, yes, it's mind-boggling. But when you come in to understand how it works, you just know it's an opportunity. Yes, I know you're finding it difficult to believe, because really, no bank will do this, no government will do this. This is an opportunity to empower humanity, okay, and create billionaires and millionaires in foreign currency. Remember, TBC right now is backed in gold. It's not backed with any currency, because it is known and predicted that every currency you find today, they are depreciating and they are going down. They're going to be phased out, whether you like it or not. That's why you find institutional investors, individual investors, they're actually getting into investing in cryptocurrencies. They are getting into TBC, they are getting into Bitcoin, they are getting into quickly, because it is established. This is the currency of the future. There's no two ways about it. This is the currency of the future. And I encourage you sincerely speaking, I encourage you to quickly grab it. Grab it as much as you can and get on board. Get on board quickly, because I have shared this before that, for example, you get into TBC and you kept it from your family members, from your friends. In about a year, 2 years from now, you wake up and you discover that the shop around you, they place a banner there. They are calling for you to come and shop with TBC. The car vendor in front of you is selling cars with TBC. Okay, lands are being sold with TBC. A lot of things are being, you can even go to a shopping mall and you shop with TBC. It even gets better when they tell you, look, if you are a TBC holder, stay on this queue. And you discover that they have like 5 people attending to TBC holders as against 2 persons attending to the others, because they know the value of the coin. They want to quickly grab the coin before you change your mind and go to the fiat queue to pay with fiat. All right. I want to let you understand that, look, this is a real deal. This is the real McCoy. All right. Get on board quickly. Get all your friends. This is the best thing you can do for them. This is the best you can do for your unborn generation. All right. Get on board. This is the wealth building stage. Build your wealth in TBC. Build your future. Secure it. All right. Because I said, God brought this to us. Don't joke with it. Because if you miss this opportunity, it's only the rapture that can help you solve your problem. All right. But I know you won't joke with it, because if you hear the sound of my voice, I know I'll be expecting your messages, your call. But I want to advise, please call first before you send WhatsApp, because I might not be able to read it on time. And if I don't, other messages will take it down, and I may not be able to get it. Remember, your name will not show in there. Okay. When you're sending me a message, just send a message saying, this is your name. This is where you're calling from. You watched me, okay, via Hangout on a live broadcast, or you watched the video, recorded video, and you want to get to know about certain things. Ask your questions, okay? If I can't answer maybe a whole lot of questions that are coming in, okay, courtesy of the WhatsApp, I might just shoot a video, okay, and get on to address those questions. That's the reason why it's important for you to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to that channel, then click the bell that is there, so that whenever I'm online, you can be notified to join me, and together we can enlighten our minds and build ourselves up in this abundance, okay, and take it to the next level. Remember, It is the state of your mind that determines your estate. You cannot be better than the state of your mind. You cannot be bigger than the perception of your mind. Your mind could be a huge resource, a huge potential, and also it can be a limiting force. Okay, remember how you build it and how you structure it, just like the way you make your bed, that's how you lie on it. But I'm here to make you not to make sure that you don't make that mistakes. Okay, so that you can be well positioned for the abundance that is before us. Okay, until I meet with you again next time, okay, I want to say, remember that you are more than this because you are made for more. Okay, you are not created to live in scarcity and lack. You were made for abundance. Like Jesus said in the book of John, chapter 10, verse 10, he says, the devil has come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is what the elite is doing to you right now. He says, but I have come that you might have life and you might have it in abundance. That is what the billion coin brought. God gave this idea to man to run. Okay, the TBC admin got the idea, spread it to us. Now we got the idea from him. We are running with the idea, bringing it to you. You can join us to run with the idea and take it to your world. That is how we defeat lack and scarcity in our world. That is how we reduce crime. When people have enough in their hands, suddenly the quality and the value of their life will improve, and they will not want to throw it away and throw the lives of others away also. All right? So I want to ask you to keep faith with me. Join me as I come to you, okay? Same time soon, not same time, soon. Subscribe to my channel. You get to know when I'm on air. God bless you and remain on top. Cheers.